Hi, loved ones. So we were talking about relationships and how the relationships are affected after a few, even 7 years. That relationship is gonna keep carrying on and on and on. Before I start my video, I always like to cleanse my environment and also cleanse the lens, because if I am transmitting energy, so there's an energy exchange by you watching my videos and me providing the information. So first I'm going to cleanse my space with symbols. Symbols are beautiful cleansing because their magnetic field, with the noise that they make, they actually bring into my life the angels. I love working with my angels, and this is a great way of bringing them back, back in with me for protection and for love and all this. Archangel Raphael is the one that I would be claiming for the heart, because we're going to be talking about matters of heart. So I'm going to be delivering his message, and I will be calling on Archangel Michael for my protection and for your protection, and to bring understanding and compassion into what we're going to do. Deep breath. Again. One more time. Let your shoulders down. They don't need to be your ears neighbors. Relax your body. And now what that we have called archangels, I'm going to call them Arcángel Rafael. Arcángel Rafael. Arcángel Rafael. Feel that beautiful green energy coming in into this sacred space. Now I'm going to be calling Archangel Michael to come through. Arcángel Rafael. Oh, I'm sorry. Archangel Raphael, you're already here. Arcángel Miguel. Arcángel Miguel. Arcángel Miguel. Feel his protection, his presence, his warm, his orange red light. It feels amazing. Thank you. I am grateful for your presence. Look down, then look up. And I also have a white candle light up to open the portal so our angels can come to our assistant. And I have a Himalayan salt right here, also to cleanse and protect our environment. You excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. It's called Passion. It's delicious. It has some rose petals, and I know it has some hibiscus plant. Hibiscus plant is delicious. Oh, it feels good. Okay, so let's start. So here is the shabang. Okay? I don't know if you guys are aware, but when we have a sexual relationship with a partner, it doesn't matter if it's consent or not, if you make love or not, it was just sex, it was just, screwing, it's still the same thing. Because the woman, us women, females, we are the receiver because we have the vagina. And the man is the giver. He's the one that is giving us that energy because he has the penis. And when he ejaculates, that energy comes out and pretty much goes in your body and stays in you for 7 years. Wasn't I was not aware of this until a year ago. And as soon as I noticed that, I'm like, no wonder I keep manifesting the same kind of man over and over. If the relationship will start beautiful, amazing, they first just wah. But then, when it has the 90 days, forget it. They turn it to be the same kind of man that I just pretty much got rid of that relationship. So it keeps coming over and over and over, and you're going to be trapped into a hamster wheel because you haven't disposed that energy that you had with that special someone. And it doesn't matter if you're a female, male, if you're bisexual, gay. It doesn't matter. If you put a penis through a hole, or woman to woman, it's still the same thing. It's still an energy exchange. It's still sparks coming out. So you're still receiving it. Even two females, you still have your ex energy in you. It's about sexual encounter when you're intimate with someone. So when I discover that I still have my energy from my exes, I panic a little, to be honest, and I felt frustrated, and I blame myself. And we actually shouldn't be blaming ourselves, because actually those relationships are life experiences that if I have learned my lesson, they will not keep repeating. But they keep repeating because I haven't learned that specific lesson that I needed to learn when I was with that person. Excuse me. So this is why I ask for the help of Archangel Michael, because we are going to ask for his assistance, his love, his guidance, his pretty much his sword, so you can cut all ties with your past relationships. But there's a ritual that you have to do, because those roots are stuck to you very deeply, because they've been there for 7 years. Okay. And even if you're experimenting, okay, everything that you do brings a consequence. So when you let me put it this example. If you do wrong in a relationship, and even though you try not to do the same mistake in your new relationship, that's still in you because you haven't get rid of it. You haven't cut those ties. A good way of cutting the ties is with a spiritual bath. I would suggest you use Florida water, um, agua de rosas, that's rose water. I have some right here, and it smells delicious. I also bathe myself with honey. I use soap, but instead of using, I use my soap to cleanse my body and clean it up. Okay, And then, excuse me, guys, I have my little cat that she is going very bonkers with the energy that is in this room. So, as I was saying, instead of I use my honey as my body soak, that my body scrub. Okay, so every day I rub myself with honey and rinse it up with warmer water so it will come off. But your skin looks amazing, you feel amazing, and you can feel the changes in your body and your energy force when you start doing this kind of spiritual bathing. Also, I put coconut oil. I have some coconut oil here. Okay, I'm not going to show the brand, but it's organic and it's very firm. So I use the coconut oil. Excuse me. I use the coconut oil. All I do is take a spoonful and drop it in the tub. Okay, with sometimes I put lavender in it. Lavender oil is very good and delicious. I also sometimes like to add Himalayan salt, because the Himalayan salt is actually a protection, and it's not only a protection, it's more like a magnet, like an observer. It's like a vacuum cleaner that would be soaking off all that energy that you have been collecting from all these relationships. Another good thing that I do for myself, I burn Jones berry seeds, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. I keep it in this red sachet because they are also great for protection. So you burn it like incense. You see? I'm gonna put them right here. Camila, sweetie, stop playing with mama's things. Camila. She's such a character. Camila, let me tell you, she would see things and she would be talking to the wall, and she does all kinds of crazy stuff. But I love her. She's my guide, my protector, and she's adorable. She's a diva, my Camila. And I will show her to you guys in other videos. But today I have too much going on my table, so I know she's gonna be jumping around trying to get into all the stuff that I have here. So today, not meeting Camila today. Right, mamas? Okay. Okay, the Johnsberry seeds, you just put it in the little container where you do your incense and you burn your sage. I also have this musical bowl that I also use as my incense burner, because when I am burning the sage, when I burn sage and I burn Johnsberry and I burn rose petals. Rose petals are amazing. The scent, and it's amazing. You can even eat them. I eat rose petals all the time. So I put everything on this bowl and I burn it. And at the same time when it's burning, I have a little bowl. And when it's burning and all the smoke is coming, I play as well. Now, if you guys don't have this kind of bowl, a good pan, a pots pan, you just put it there. Just use it for that. That's the thing. When we are practicing with magic, guys, don't use things that are already being used for other things, because magic is very particular, and to use things that are being used for other purposes, it doesn't fit the purpose that you're trying to do. The dollar store have them. Just go to the dollar store, grab a pan and another spoon, or you can get a wooden spoon, wooden thing. It doesn't matter. The thing is that you make that noise, that bang. So that's kind of like kind of like shakes, it vibrates. Let me do it one more time for you guys so you can hear the vibration. Amazing vibration. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Whew. It feels amazing. That vibration, it feels awesome. So with the bath, okay, after you take your bath and you soak in there and you meditate and you feel good, and you, most of the time when we are manifesting the same kind of man, it's most of the time because we haven't forgive ourselves because of those relationships. Because by not forgiving ourselves, the universe is going to keep giving you the same relationship over and over and over. So Camila, do I need to pull you down, sweetie? You need to go in your cage? We need to settle down, Camila. And I have my dog Bella. She's right here. And she is something else. Every time I compliment Camila or even say her name, Bella comes running. It's like she is so needy of love. She's a loving dog. Bella is kind of big. But again, I have a lot of things going on here. I don't want them close to my altar right now that I have here. So moving on. Because we haven't forgive ourselves, we keep manifesting the same relationship over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Now, if you're not tired of that, I got tired of that. Manifesting the same kind of man over and over and over. And my pattern was, man, that when we started the relationship, it was great and dandy, but at the end, it kind of turned abusive because they were verbally abusive. And the man have never put his hands on me, but it's the worst abuse because it's a mental and it's a verbal. The things that they say, the things that they do, that they just hurt your soul, your spirit, but at the same time, you keep forgetting them. And when you forgive them, they go and do the same shit over and over and over. That was my pattern. And honestly, it's still my pattern because I'm still working on that. Still manifesting the same kind of man. So I am a work in progress, and I am glad to be here with you guys so we all can be in the same process together. And another great way that I got to get rid of that toxic energy, and this is the best thing you can do: burn sage, burn Johnsberry in the same bowl, okay, in the same container. And when it's burning, not the fire, because you are not going to sit on the fire, you're going to sit on the smoke, okay, the smoke when it's coming off. When that smoke is coming out, that's where you're going to sit on, not the fire, okay? Don't sit on the fire. You're going to burn your cooker. You're going to burn your private parts. Don't do it. Just the smoke, okay? You sit on it, you squat, and you pass it around your privates. Make sure that you get every spot that you have sex with, okay? You use for sex, use that. Put the smoke up that hole, okay? Get it good in there, right in there. This is your vagina, this is your butthole, right there. Cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. Think about Archangel Michael. Do a prayer. A prayer is very easy. Archangel Michael, please come here and help me cut with all these roots and all this resentment. Archangel Raphael, please help me with the healing process to cut all these ties, to continue on and moving on with my life. Let that forgiveness go out of your body into the person. You do not need to call them. You do not need to contact them to get that closure. It's not necessary. You can do this to by yourself on the private of your home. Nobody else needs to know. Okay, this is something private that you do by yourself. Understand? Good. And we cleanse ourselves. And I am not saying that it's going to be from night to from day to night. Boom! I got it. I'm done. I'm free. No, it's a process. It's gonna take a few times until you feel on your heart that you are completely healed. When you hear that name of that person, okay, you hear it again, or you say it to yourself. See what you feel, what your heart brings up. And that right there will tell you if you're over that person or you're not. If you need more cleansing, and believe me, 7 years of same kind of man for me, I'm still cleansing. I'm honest. I am a single woman, and you know, I need the cleansing. I admit it. Another great thing that I have done, and I love it. I don't have it with me right now because I have it in someplace else in storage. But you know those yoni eggs? It's a egg that is made out of crystal. The one I have clear crystal, and I also have rose quartz crystal. That rose quartz crystal, you introduce it into your vagina, or if it's a man, into your backside, your booty hole, to cleanse it. Because if it needs more, like this is like a bamboo kind of thing, cut it off, done deal. Do that. Get that yoni eggs. I got mines in Amazon, and I love it. I love my yoni eggs. Another option that I have, that I do for my private health and my own sexuality, I use my rose quartz, and this is a petal. My beautiful rose quartz is amazing. All I do is put it on top of my spot, my root chakra. The root chakra is the one right between your belly button and your vagina, or in the case of a man, in between your belly button and your penis. That's where your root chakra is. I put it on me like this, and I meditate for a few, whatever I want to meditate for. Half an hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you have available, just meditate. Believe me, it's a great cleansing, and it helps you, and it helps you with your mental stability too. Because after a relationship, I don't know you guys, but I don't end up in so much good shape. When I mean relationship that I really care for. And but one thing I know, and I have, is that when I am done with a gentleman, I am done. That's it. Because it's not worth going to back to that relationship over and over, because it's pretty much you are creating your freaking hell. And we ourselves are the creator of every single thing. People, listen to this. We are creating every single thing, every relationship you have, every situation you have. We are the one that manifested. We're the one that creates it. Think about that one. So if that means that we're creating it, if you're in hell, you're creating that hell. If you're in heaven and you're amazing and you're feeling great, okay. That means that you're having a fulfilled relationship. You are happy. You're with the boo that you need to be with. But if you're not happy, get going. Okay, get the hell on, bounce like I do. I be bouncing off, and I will not be looking back, because if it didn't work out, it's not gonna work out, because people, men are the way they are. Okay, they hardly ever change, and And I have relationship that they tell me, I'm gonna change for you, I don't want to lose you, all this. I might give them a few chances. I might give him the my past relationship, I gave him 3 chances. How many fucking chances do you need? Okay. It's like, if you haven't changed, you haven't changed. If you're not that person, you're not that person. I need to move on. And try to keep a friendship, because you have good experience with that person. At least I try to keep a friendship or some kind of relationship with that person, because if they have hurt me, I was the one that created, actually, because I needed to learn from that person, that relationship. And actually, I love him because of him. I got rid of my pattern. I got in realization that I was in a matrix, that I was in a relationship matrix, that it would be like woo boom. Okay. So I am very grateful to that relationship. So I don't hold no hard feelings or none of that. It doesn't matter what he did or what I did. It doesn't matter. It's over. Move on. Keep going past the page. Okay. So moving on. I just turn off my candle. Let me get this very quick. Okay. Okay, keep the light up, 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 up. Okay, my loved ones. So another thing that I do to get rid of the relationships, to cut those karmas, okay? To cut it for good, to cut it for real. I make 2 letters to myself, okay? The first letter I make is about cutting roots, cutting the karma, cutting up all resentment and everything. In that letter, you're gonna write everything, all your hurts. You're probably gonna cry a lot, and you're gonna write your tears out. It's okay. Go for it, because you need it. It's very necessary for you to do it. So write that letter to yourself. I am not saying mail it to him or mail it to her or mail it to whoever. Don't do it. That's something private for you. This is your own healing. Let them have their own healing, okay? This is just for you. So when you actually trying to heal, okay, it's a process, like I said. But if you are not in the right state of mind, okay, you have to have a positive mind that you're going to be okay. You always going to be okay, because God will not give you what put on your plate what you cannot handle, okay? Before you were even born into this life, you pick your relationships, okay? You pick your family. You pick everything that you were going to live for, and you're living it. Okay, everything has to do with a life lesson. So when you learn your lesson in this life, your going on life is gonna be completely different. Like, I know my life right now is about cutting karmas. Okay, because I have things that have been going on that are related to my past lives and my ancestors and all that. Then this is another video that I would that I will make for you guys. But sticking to the love, I write that letter. Okay, let it out, pour it out, let it all out. Take that letter, okay. And on a full moon, because this is all about releasing and letting go, okay. On a full moon, this is what you're going to do. On a full moon, you're going to pray to your spirit, your God, whatever you believe on, okay? Whatever higher self you believe on, you pray to that person or that identity or that spirit or that bliss. Okay, this is not a matter of religion. This is a matter of your own spiritual healing. Okay, you're gonna take that letter, you're gonna burn it, burn the sucker up, burn it, burn it, burn it. Let all that crap, all that shit in there, drop it, let it go. And here's a mistake that a lot of people make, and I will be honest with you. Once you let go, don't keep thinking about that shit over and over, because you're trying to let it go. Every time you think about that or that person or whatever you write on that letter that you wanted to let go, you're bringing that shit back into your life. Okay, once you let go, forget about it. Don't think about it. Don't bring it up. It's gone, done with. Bam, bam, doom, da. That's it. Don't bring it back. Okay, this is the second letter you're going to do, and this is my favorite because we are all spiritual beings. Some people are more into spiritual, some people are Christian. It doesn't matter. We all were born, we all came into this world with manifesting powers. Okay, we are all manifestors, we are all powerful, we're all blessed, we're all God, because God make us his image. Okay, so by him making us his image, that means that we are God too. We can make great magic. We can make great things happening for us. It's all about us. It's all about what you have here, what you have inside, and what are you made of. Okay? So here, this is what you're going to do. You're going to write on that letter your most and fulfilling and loving relationship, how you picture it. Write about his family. If you want a family man, write about that. If you want a passionate hot sex, you want kinky relationship, whatever you want, be as specific. This is like a shopping list. Okay, when you go to the grocery store, you put, I need this kind of milk, I need this kind of bread, all that. Be that specific with your letter. Okay, think about that you are in that relationship already, that is already happening. That is the difference. When you think about that relationship is happening currently right now, it's amazing because you are not in a wanting stage. I want this man, I want this, I want that. You're gonna keep wanting it your entire life, and you're not gonna freaking get it. Okay, because you're in a wanting stage. Now there's a difference when you say, I have this, I am fulfilled, I have abundance, I have my man, I have my boo, he loves me, he take care of me, we do this, we do that. It's amazing. That's the difference right there. Okay, be loving, be in love with yourself. Just feel that letter, feel it, the love, the passion, the